Hey guys, it's Rob here. Today I wanted to talk about a hugely exciting French AI startup that is making waves in the world of foundation models. Speaking of waves, the noun Mistral refers to a northern wind that blows over the Mediterranean coast of France. Like the wind, this startup that I'm going to be talking about today, Mistral AI, is making an impact, reportedly nearing a deal to raise money at a staggering $6 billion valuation, a figure which is even more insane when you consider that the business was only founded on the 28th of April 2023, which, as a matter of fact, is my birthday. But here I think it's worthwhile pausing and taking a step back to understand how a company that young has already achieved this level of success, at least as far as fundraising is concerned. Well, what happened was there were three brilliant engineers, Arthur Minch from DeepMind and Guillaume Lampol and Timothy Lacroix, both researchers from Meta, who met while students at France's École Polytechnique. Staying in contact after graduating, they saw with ChatGPT the massive business opportunity that lay in AI language models. Much like how Jeff Bezos left his role at the hedge fund D.E. Shaw to start Amazon upon seeing that internet usage was growing at 2,300% a year in 1994. Here's a brief clip of Arthur, the CEO of Mistral AI, explaining the decision in his own words.
I guess we were waiting for the hour, and the hour came with ChatGPT to some extent, so that we realized we had an opportunity to create a company pretty quickly with a good team that we could hire from day one and go and try to do speedrun a bit because we weren't starting the first. So that's how we got started.
Moving at a quick speed, the unicorn were able to launch their first product, Mistral 7B, a 7.3 billion parameter language model, onto Hugging Face and via a BitTorrent magnet link in late September of last year. It's important to appreciate that while this model, like other language models, utilizes the transformer, that is so integral to the generative AI boom that we're seeing, and which is something I talked about in my YouTube video, Attention is All You Need. What really differentiates Mistral AI, as well as its architecture, is the fact that it's open source under the Apache 2.0 license, which is actually super cool, as unlike ChatGPT or Claude, it means that developers are much more empowered to take advantage of the code, seeing it for themselves and being enabled to use their creativity to benefit from it. Furthermore, the transparency of open source means that people can check for biases, unintentional or otherwise, inspecting the code to make sure it works as intended, and they can even help to improve the codebase. The 7B model is free to fork and can be used without restriction, as is the case with the Mistral 8x7B open source model released in December of last year, which, like the aforementioned model, has a 32,000 token context window. On average, one token is equivalent to around 0.75 words or 4 characters, meaning that these two models can process up to roughly 24,000 words, which for most prompts is more than enough. But it means that its users are enabled to complete the analysis of research papers and other large text documents through the models. Furthermore, the 8x7B model takes things a step further. While it isn't as light as its predecessor, it's a sparse mixture of experts SMOE language model, meaning it takes a powerful approach that utilizes multiple smaller models working together like a team of experts. To give you a breakdown of the sparse mixture of experts concept, imagine a group of experts or specialists, each with a specific area of expertise. While an SMOE model works similarly, it has several smaller models, each trained to excel at a particular task. The adjective sparse is used for this technique, as not all experts, these are the models, are activated for every task. The model uses a gating mechanism to identify the most suitable submodel for the specific input. Only this submodel is then used to process the information. Here's a step-by-step explanation. So you have an input prompt, you provide a question or instruction to the model. And then there is a gating mechanism. This decides which submodel is best suited for the prompt by analyzing its content. After this, you have the submodel activation. Only the chosen submodel is activated to handle the specific task. Finally, the output. The submodel processes the information and delivers the results. All of this means that according to Mistral, their 8x7b model surpasses Llama 2's 70 billion parameter model on most benchmarks, with 6 times faster inference and offering superior cost/performance trade-offs, as well as often matching or exceeding GPT 3.5's performance. So it's fair to say that it's a high performance and high efficiency model using a fraction of its 46.7 billion parameters per token. It's reportedly able to beat Llama 2 and ChatGPT 3.5 on a number of different metrics. But while those are neither Meta's or OpenAI's most cutting-edge models, nor is this Mistral's most advanced model. In April of this year, they released what is their most performant open source model to date. Based on their definition of cost and performance and MMLU score, this is, by the way, the Massive Multitask Language Understanding Benchmark, designed to measure the understanding and problem-solving abilities of language models across multiple domains. The Mistral 8x22b model is a ginormous 141 billion parameter sparse mixture of experts model that utilizes only 39 billion active parameters, offering unparalleled cost efficiency for its size. Mistral 8x22b is a multilingual capable of function calling, and it has strong mathematics and coding abilities, and a long 64K context window, which is double the 32K context window of the other two open source models that I just mentioned, Mistral 7b and Mistral 8x7b. Hence, the Mistral 8x22b model outperforms Mistral's other open source models, as well as impressively the most advanced models from a number of other AI research labs associated with some of the largest corporations on Earth. Not bad for a barely 1-year-old unicorn startup. For freely available, transparent, efficient, and highly customizable models to be this performant is truly a remarkable feat. Mistral also offers 3 different optimized commercial models which are designed for performance. Even though these models are not free or open, I think they're worth checking out. As they're ready to use, there's no need for fine-tuning, they're optimized for specific uses out of the box. Furthermore, the small and large optimized commercial models are 2 of the models that you can choose to use alongside Mistral's proprietary Next and CodaStraw models for Lay Chat. They are multilingual conversational assistant, essentially their own LLM large language model. In addition to this, Mistral AI also has a developer platform called Simply Lay Platform. While the open source models can be downloaded for deployment in whatever environment you choose, the optimized models can only be accessed through Lay Platform or Mistral's cloud providers Azure, AWS, or Snowflake. However, they recommend Lay Platform for all 6 of the models that are currently available to the public, both optimized and open source, due to its market-leading availability, rapid performance, and strong quality control. Here you can see the dashboard for Mistral's Lay Platform. It's easy to get started and to build your first project. So that's my overview of Mistral AI's products, the founding story, and the underlying technology. I hope you found this video useful. The field is changing rapidly, but all of this information is relevant as of the end of May 2024. I'll just say a few more things that I think are important to highlight. The fact that this company are based in Paris and not the Bay Area is a big deal. It shows that there are pockets of top-notch AI innovation outside of Silicon Valley and the United States. I focus primarily on the free open source models for a reason. Open source in the context of AI is very important. For there to be an iterative learning process, people actually need to be able to see the models themselves, and allowing free of these models to be downloaded for free, I think deserves kudos. This is also something that helps to prevent monopolies and the centralization of power in big tech, as it democratizes this knowledge. Lastly, the amazingly fast rise of Mistral I think speaks heavily of Arthur, Guillaume, and Timothy, as well as epitomizes the breakneck speed of this new technological paradigm or epoch, which I think we are only in the very early innings of. That's it, guys. It would mean the world to me if you could share and like and subscribe. I look forward to the next video. Thanks. Bye.